Supreme Court is the judiciary is the third organ of the government. It plays vital role in protecting the rights and freedom of citizens. Supreme Court is the guardian of the Constitution. Our judiciary is autonomous of the legislature, the executive wing of the union and state government. An integrated judiciary means a single judiciary, judicial hierarchy for the whole country. The judiciary plays an important role in the defensive the rights and freedom of the citizens. It plays an important role in analyzing and interpreting the necessities of laws and constitution. The Supreme Court of India was in New Delhi was inaugurated on January 28, 1950. It succeeded the Federal Court of India established under the Government of India Act of 1935. At the commencement of the Constitution in 1950, our Supreme Court consisted of 8 judges, including the Chief Justice. The Chief Justice of Supreme Court in India is appointed by the President of India. The other judges are appointed by the President in consultation with the collegiums with Chief Justice said. He must be a citizen of India. She should have worked as a judge of High Court for at least 5 years. He should have worked as an advocate of High Court for at least 10 years, or he should either have a judge of High Court for five years, or he should have worked as an advocate of High Court for 10 years. He is in the opinion of President a distinguished jurist. The Constitution also provides for the appointment of judges to the Supreme Court on an ad hoc temporary basis. The Chief Justice and other judges of the Supreme Court hold office up to 65 years of age. The judges of the Supreme Court can resign before their term by giving their resignation in writing to the President. The Parliament also has the power to remove the judges by invoking impeachment provisions. The Supreme Court has its permanent seat in Delhi. It may also sit any other place in India, which may be decided by the Chief Justice of India with the approval of the President of India. Original jurisdiction is the direct cases brought to the Supreme Court. They may be dispute between the government of India and one or more states, dispute between one or more states between themselves. The writs are issued by the Supreme Court for the enforcement of the fundamental rights. The appellate jurisdiction is the final appellate court in the country as record the appellate jurisdiction. The Supreme Court appeals against the decisions of the High Court in civil and constitutional cases with a certificate from the High Court that it is fit to appeal in the Supreme Court. Such a case can be brought before the Supreme Court only if the High Court certifies that the case invites a substantial of law as the interpretation of the Constitution. Advisory jurisdiction. The Constitution confers on the President the power to refer to any Supreme Court any question of law or fact which is in his opinion of public importance. Miscellaneous jurisdiction. The law declared by Supreme Court is binding on all courts within the territory of India. The Supreme Court is authorized to make rules for regulating generally the practice and procedure of the court with the approval of the President. The power of the judiciary to declare a law as unconstitutional is known as judicial review. The Supreme Court enjoys this power. The Supreme Court has individual review power according to dispute between the center and the states to interpret and clarify a provision of the Constitution about which there are some doubts and differences of opinion, protecting the fundamental rights. Those laws passed by the legislatures which are not in accordance with the Constitution.